Trust is something that is built based on our actions, not our words. Our words are important, but it's our actions that benefit and build that trust.
So a question we get asked a lot is, how do you build trust with your employees, and especially when a chunk of them are remote and you have a combination perhaps of in-office employees and remote employees in this kind of hybrid world that we're living in? How do you actually build trust with your employees?
I think one of the keys that's really helpful in answering this question is actually the book Speed of Trust. We highly recommend it, but what he's talking about in that book is there is a way to build trust. It's a very core way to who we are as human beings.
Yep.
And there's 13 behaviors to trust. And whether the employees are in your office and you see them face to face, or whether they're remote, or 50-50 in this hybrid model that's really confusing and frustrating sometimes, that you actually have certain behaviors that you have to figure out what to do. So instead of saying, what do I do when they're remote and what do I do here, and relying on maybe what was just your standard operating procedures of just automatically going through your day and building trust, assuming you do it well, the reality is if you have a system that you've codified, and they did a great job in that book codifying a system, that you can actually go, how do I look for ways to do that in person, and how do I look to do ways like that and build that trust with people who are remote? And I can think of one key that's actually critical in everything. Ask questions of your people and then sit and actually listen to them and let them know that you care and you're hearing them, whether it's about personal things in their life and you know a little bit about their family, or it's about the projects they're working on. Ask them questions and then shut up and listen. That is one strategy that will help you build trust immensely wherever they are.
Yeah, and I think another strategy is really intentionally involving them in the things that you're doing in the office. So there's actual connection, and really coaching your employees and your team to intentionally involve the folks that are not physically present. So that intentionality is really critical to building trust with those remote employees and helping them feel connected.
Here's the key. Trust is something that is built based on our actions, not our words. Our words are important, but it's our actions that benefit and build that trust. Find ways to do things that are actually going to physically demonstrate your trust of your employees, and they will trust you.